Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be breaking down the next-gen console war against Xbox Series X and PS5, along with some quotes from the CEO of Xbox, Phil Spencer, that may foreshadow the future of Microsoft and their success with the Series X, along with some more gaming news. Stay tuned. So, if we dive into the specs of the two consoles, you'll see the Xbox Series X is overall more powerful. The main things being the GPU load, which is a little less than 2 teraflops more than the PS5, and bigger internal storage. Now, in terms of design, I have my own opinions about it, but at the end of the day, it's a Wi-Fi router and a mini fridge. Take your pick. So to talk about price, as most of you know, there's been no official numbers dropped by Microsoft or Sony, but what we do know is that the PS5 is set to have a diskless, cheaper alternative. Now, if you were interested in buying the PS5, I personally would recommend the diskless alternative because digital are 100% becoming the future of gaming. Now, tying back into Project Lockhart that we found in the Xbox coding files, it's rumored to be a 1080p diskless console that doesn't really compare to the 4K and 8K capable Series X. Hence why there's a much bigger price gap than Sony's cheaper alternative. Now, I'd call that an absolute dub for Microsoft because they're catering to a much bigger range of gaming budgets, whether it be at November launch or December Christmas. Now, remember to take all this news about the Series S with a grain of salt because it's not officially released yet. Sony has always surpassed Xbox in sales, but this year might be a change of pace. Now, the reason I believe that is because the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, claims he felt good after seeing the PS5 showcase, and that the team will be successful when the Series X Showcase July event comes around. Now, how I interpret this is that, of course, the Xbox Series X is more capable hardware-wise than the PS5, but I think Microsoft has exclusives under their sleeves that will separate them in terms of sales from the PS5. In previous years, Sony has beat Xbox in sales due to their really good exclusives that Microsoft just couldn't keep up with. But this year, I think they might have some, including Halo Infinite and soon-to-be released titles that we don't know yet. Now, probably the biggest thing hardware-wise that stands out to me for these two next-gen consoles are the powerful beast of an SSD. To put this in perspective for you, this SSD they have is no joke. It is, I would say, more powerful than most gaming computers, and that's really their competition. And I'd say it can double, triple, or even quadruple your loading times. And the feature I really love is Quick Resume. Quick Resume lets you resume your progress in another game with a very, very, very short loading time, which is just next-gen gaming, hence why it's our next-gen console. And that's going to be the first of the consoles with that extremely fast loading time. Not even gaming computers can keep up with that. Another feature I wanted to touch up on is Smart Delivery. Smart Delivery is essentially the game you played being optimized for Series X for no additional cost and keeping your progress. For example, on the PS5, they might make you rebuy GTA starting over with the story and $0 in your bank account. Rather, on Xbox, with Smart Delivery, you can keep your progress with your character, keep all your cars, your money, and all that. But Xbox knows that some developers are greedy, and they want to make you upgrade their newly optimized game for the system by rebuying it and restarting your progress. So what they do is they send out a dev kit to all the developers for their games, and they give them the option to optimize it for a Smart Delivery, which is very cool. Some games that will be used for Smart Delivery as an advantage will be Cyberpunk 2077, Halo Infinite, and Gears 5, just to name a few. Now, on to individual gaming news. Cyberpunk 2077 has yet to be delayed 2 more months. A statement put out by CD Projekt Red states that the game is pretty much finished, but they have a lot of bugs to fix and go over. Now, as for us gamers, at this time, we just want the game to be the best it can be, no matter how long it takes. We've been waiting so long for this. It would be pretty upsetting if it came out a bad game just because they wanted to get it out at the release date they aimed for. Now, CD Projekt Red has gathered some content creators to test the game in its final stages before the bug fixes and the smooth release 2 months from now, 2 or 3 months from now, they said there were 3 life choices they could choose. These life choices include Nomad, Street Kid, and Corporate. Corporate is more of a higher rank, dirty business type of gig. Street Kid, you grew up on the streets, just trying to make a living for yourself. And Nomad, you're kind of a loner between the two, and you're going on like illegal missions and stuff like that. So it kind of tailors your gaming experience and how you play. The Cyberpunk world itself is highly gorgeous. I might even wait till launch for the Series X to play it just to get that full, vibrant feel. And the last thing I wanted to touch up on was this specific tweet, and I'll tell you why, was Phil Spencer tweeted after the PS5 Sony event that he congratulated Sony because he's so confident, and he said Xbox fans should know titles like GTA 5, NBA 2K21, Hitman 3, just to name a few, and they're going to look and play great on the Xbox Series X. He said, hashtag power your dreams, hashtag X gonna give it to you. You gotta love Phil Spencer. Now, I'm particularly excited about that specific tweet because me and my friends play a lot of NBA 2K21, some GTA 5, and among other things that I want them to get. And I think that he mentioned those specific AAA titles. I think that that's a good sign for the upcoming future of the Series X. Well, that's all I have for you today, gamers. I have some more upcoming news in the next video containing more titles rather than the Series X itself. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace, gamers.